6-year-old girl walks out of her home and is never seen again. No screams, no struggle, just gone. Her own mother is arrested, accused of selling her for just 20,000 rand. Where is Joslin Smith? And will we ever know the truth? February 19th, 2024. Saldanha Bay, South Africa. A small coastal town known for its fishing industry and quiet, working-class neighborhoods. But beneath the surface, something much darker lingers: poverty, addiction, and an undercurrent of crime. And on this night, one little girl, 6-year-old Joslin Smith, would become the town's darkest mystery. Joslin's mother picks up the phone to call the police, her voice trembling. "My child is missing. Please help." Joslin Smith was last seen near her home. It was an ordinary evening. She was playing, just like any other 6-year-old. She wore denim shorts, a light blue t-shirt, and pink sandals. She had no way of knowing that these would be the last clothes anyone would ever see her in. At some point between 6:30 and 7:30 p.m., Joslin vanished. Neighbors recall nothing unusual. No loud noises, no struggle, just silence. At 7:42 p.m., a dark figure is seen moving near Joslin's home. The footage is unclear, but minutes later, Joslin was gone. The search began almost immediately. Volunteers.
We are crossing to you from Saldanha here on the west coast, and it's in this area where the search is continuing today for
Police and neighbors scoured the area, fields, alleyways, abandoned buildings, but there was no sign of Joslin. No footprints, no clothing, no clues. The community was worried about young Joslin. They searched for her everywhere.
us through the emotions that the community is feeling and with the missing girl now, Joslin Smith.
The emotions is very high. We've been searching for a whole week now. We went like 3 times up in the dunes. We went by all the fields, all the houses that we can search. We were there, but there's just no sign of Joslin.
And based on the information that you have, just what do you think is the plan now going forward?
The plan going forward is we're trying to search all the houses here in Middelpos, and then I have to wait on the police just to inform us what the next step will be.
At first, the focus was on finding Joslin, but soon attention turned toward her own mother, Kelly Smith.
1 o'clock, where he interviewed Kelly and asked her the reasons why the 2 children, her eldest, did not go to school that day. If you remember, Aldrin, in the plea explanation through her counsel, Kelly indicated the reason for her 2 children not to be at school that Monday morning was because their uniforms were dirty. However, she told a slightly different story to the detective sergeant, that the reason why the children were not at school that morning was because not only were the uniforms dirty, but also Joshlin was ill. And today we can expect 3 individuals to appear once again at the Western Cape High Court held in Saldanha Bay, facing charges of human trafficking, including that of kidnapping.
Kelly Smith was known to be involved with drug use. Methamphetamine, or tick, was common in the area. It was no secret that she was struggling. But what no one expected was what would come next. When the police started questioning Kelly, her stories didn't add up. She contradicted herself. And then One of the co-accused broke their silence, said a journalist. The most chilling claim? That Joslin had been sold for just 20,000 rand to a Sangoma. Joslin Smith's disappearance is not an isolated case. In South Africa, over 1,000 children are reported missing each year. Some are found, many are not. There's a huge problem with child trafficking in this country. Ritualistic killings, human exploitation. It's real. And cases like Joslin's are exactly why we need to start paying attention. But for Joslin's family, the nightmare isn't over. The trial continues, but she remains missing. No body, no answers, just silence.